this is Melissa from melissadale.com, and I have on the phone with me Lexia and Nicole, and we're going to be discussing baby weight. And for some of you newlyweds, you might want to just take some notes for the future because we might have some tricks for you, or we might not. I'm going to first start off with Lexi and ask you, after you had your boys, and I believe you had them pretty close together, what have you done to keep or bring back your gorgeous figure that you have?
Well, okay, so I know probably a lot of you guys are gonna hate me for this. I wish I could say that I had some miracle way to get the baby weight off, or I wish I could say that I walk 5 miles every single day before the babies get up. Like, I have so much motivation, but actually I really don't, and I don't work out, and it's really horrible. I actually feel really guilty about it. But my secret was that I actually had some really, really extreme morning sickness. So bad that I actually couldn't really keep any weight on or any food down. So basically anything that I was eating was coming right back up. So there was a point at which through my pregnancy, about halfway through, where I just plateaued in the weight gain department and never gained another pound. The baby was still doing really well. He was just sucking all my resources out of me. So when I gave birth, and kind of just this is gonna be like way too much, like TMI. But once the placenta and everything else just kind of, once I delivered everything, I was pretty much at my starting weight. No, in all seriousness though, it is a big active job running after 2 boys. My boys are 1.5 and 3.5. So I chase after them, picking them up, they're crazy. My job is being a photographer, and so I'm constantly carrying around heavy cameras, heavy equipment, and being on my feet for 8 to 10 hours a day when I'm shooting weddings and whatever else I'm doing. So my profession keeps me on my toes, and so do my kids. So that's kind of where I stand. But what about you, Melissa? What have you done?
Well, Aubrey, at the time of recording this, she is 5.5 months old. So I have been 5.5 months post-baby. I've never been a proponent of working out. I did not like to do gym class in high school. I would not play on any sports teams because that meant you had to run. I never did anything. I was blessed with a really good metabolism. Not that I'd go crazy with food, but nothing seemed to stay on. And with the pregnancy, I gained 31 pounds, which was, to me, it's the normal amount, but it just was weird because I've never gained weight that much or anything. So after I had the baby, I was really curious to see how much, like you were saying, Lexia, about how much was the baby, how much was the water, how much was the placenta. And the soonest that I weighed myself afterwards, everything seemed to be about 15 pounds. So I still had 15 pounds left. And I have weight is, to me, is a number. It doesn't mean anything. For me, it's more of fitting into my clothes and feeling good. And I have a huge stack of jeans that is basically my wardrobe, jeans and shirts. And I had a bunch that was stored in my closet. And my goal was just to be able to fit into those jeans. After I had the baby, my mom watched her one afternoon, my aunt, and I went to Kohl's and I needed to buy a new pair of jeans because that's all I ever wear. So I bought a pair of jeans and I took 4 different sizes with me because I had no idea what size I was. I bought a pair that fit. And I even tried on some, and one I was a 6 and one of them I was a 10. So, sizes are just all over the place. Came back home, wore those for a little while, and then I noticed they started to get bigger. They felt bigger. So then I got another pair of jeans that were cheap ones from Target and put those on until those started feeling loose. And all I've been doing really is breastfeeding and carrying a baby around. And anyone who's ever carried a car seat around, that's 12 pounds, and you add on a baby and you got 20-pound weights all the time. You can't tell. I'm flexing right now. You got muscles. It's the only time I've ever had them because I have to carry her. And so that's all I've really done. And now, it was a great compliment for everyone saying how great I was, how great I looked. My trick was I just bought jeans that fit me. And I think that that's the key to any time you're any stage of life, is that you always want your clothes to fit you, because that way you don't look like you're trying to stuff yourself into something or wearing stuff too big. Nicole, how are you doing? How did you do after you had your son?
Well, my secret is simple. I just ran some more. I really watched what I ate. I don't have a really good metabolism, so if I even look at something, it goes straight to my hips. So I really had to watch what I was eating, and Kelvin is 4 years old. My husband and I had him before we got married, so I was really trying to lose the baby weight before the wedding. So all I did really was run and watch what I ate, and I feel like that's what a lot of my friends are doing, just exercising. If I want to eat a donut, I just exercise some more. So that's really how my baby weight came off. But I'm still struggling a little bit because I got hurt, but I really wouldn't say that's baby weight. But yeah, my secret is exercising, which really isn't a secret.
So I want to thank you guys for chiming in, and leave a comment. Be nice. It's the interwebs. Everyone's different. But leave a comment with what you've done to lose baby weight. Did you, dive back into the gym to maintain or to get back to your goal? How did you define your goal? Was it fitting into clothes, being a certain weight? So leave a comment, leave some love, and we'll talk to you later on. Bye.